Alright, guys, so very important historic day today for Major League Soccer. Brand new soccer specific stadium opened in Nashville, Tennessee for Nashville Soccer Club. It's a 30,000 seat capacity Geodis Park. Really big deal. Biggest soccer, football, whatever stadium in the country, in the United States. I mean, we've had lots of stadiums open up over the years, but this is the biggest one. It's very beautiful. People packed it. It was awesome. It was awesome to watch over TV. Um, it's a really big deal. I mean, just seeing these stadiums go up. I remember the days uh, of a lot of these like earlier MLS teams when there was like 10 teams even less in the league playing in like these huge freaking NFL stadiums where they couldn't even get half of the stadium full. I remember teams playing in like minor league baseball stadiums like Sporting KC, even before they became Sporting KC when they were back when they were the Wizards. I remember them playing there. I remember Beckham having to go there. Imagine being David Beckham, going from playing at the Bernabeu and places like Old Trafford and Stamford Bridge and things like that to playing at some like minor league baseball stadium. Like very bizarre, right? But anyways, yeah, it's a really big deal. It was really cool to see over the TV. Wish I could have been there in person, but I live all the way here in California, which, by the way, I'm not a Nashville supporter at all. I just found this jersey in at my local Ross here. It was really cheap. It was like 25 or 30 bucks. It was on sale, and it's an authentic one, so it's one that the players are wearing. Dude, it was like 30 bucks literally. I wasn't gonna say no to this. I bought it. I wear it sometimes when it's hot or something. It's really nice jersey. It's cool. Like I said, it's the players edition, authentic. But yeah, not a fan. Just couldn't pass off on a deal because I was being cheap and I wanted it. It looked nice. Anyways, Nashville was pretty good during the game. They controlled a lot of possession, created a lot of good chances. So did Philadelphia, especially in the first half. Nashville was just like on Philadelphia. Andre Blake had to make some big saves, and then off of a bad giveaway, um, that's when Philadelphia scored their goal with what's his name, Ura. So he's a new guy that they brought in. He scored the goal. It was a bad giveaway in like just right before like the midfield or in the midfield basically. Yeah, in the midfield. It was a bad giveaway. Union took advantage. They scored, and it took till the 85th minute basically when Nashville got a penalty, and Randall Leal put it away, uh, e- equaling the leveling the game for them. Sorry about that stuttering. Leveling the game for Nashville. It was pretty. It's pretty. It was a big. It was a big goal for them because they were about to lose in their home opener, and no one really wants to do that. That actually tends not to happen a lot. Something about home openers where teams just like step it up and play freaking awesome. And Nashville had some good chances, and they even almost had another penalty. They went to the VAR a few minutes later for a possible handball. It was iffy, man. That was a hard call. I don't know about that because his body wasn't too far from him. He jumped like this, and he was jumping. Like when you jump, you can't just jump like that. Like it doesn't work. You use some momentum to jump up. You kind of use your arms. You move. It's hard. It's a hard penalty to give, and I really, really don't blame the referee for not giving it. I don't know. I might have to look at it again. It was iffy, but imagine that another penalty. That would have been a freaking. That would have been lucky for Nashville. Then they would have just put it away 2-1. That would have been it. They would have won their home opener, which they didn't. But yeah, it was iffy, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that again. But like I said, Andre Blake made some spectacular saves, man. Really to keep it level before the Union scored. But yeah, it was awesome to see, man. Like hopefully, it was a full house. What it looked like. Hopefully, like you people in Nashville could keep it up. Just like keep supporting your team. I mean, it looks beautiful, man. Like on TV, it looks awesome. Like just like that sea of yellow. Like Nashville, since they've come into the league, they've been a pretty good team, pretty competitive. People didn't think everyone was thinking like Miami was going to be the competitive team, but Nashville's been great, man. They made some pretty good signings, some smart signings, and hopefully, like just you guys keep packing it, man. Like keep going, support your team. It's awesome to see the sport spreading to all different parts of the country. I would have never really thought that we'd have something like this there, like a few years ago. Like this is crazy, man. Like to see things like this. I've been following the league since like I said, those days of teams playing in minor league baseball stadiums and big old NFL stadiums, Giants Stadium, like New York Red Bulls used to play there at one point. So it's pretty impressive. And just like this big stadium, 30K in there, it's awesome. But yeah, this is important, man, to see that happening. Now we just need to get a few more teams their own stadium, like some teams desperately need it. But I mean, most teams in the league have their own stadiums, and I think that's pretty awesome. Like, that's great. Like I said, like it was crazy before what these teams had to do. My local team, San Jose, like they literally in one season played in like three different stadiums. I remember. I believe it was in the Oakland Coliseum here at Buckshaw, where they most of the home games were at before we got our new stadium. And then I remember I believe there was one in San Francisco at the Giants Stadium. I think I don't remember. I'm kind of blanking, but I remember having to move around and shit. And before that, the Spartan Stadium. So it's nice to see these teams having their own homes. Like that's a big deal. It's awesome. I love seeing that. And Nashville, congrats on your awesome stadium. Like I said, you fans keep packing it. Keep going to the game, supporting your team. This is a pretty special team. They got the man Walker Zimmerman. Dude's a savage. I've been saying for years that he's the best American defender in the league. People are now seeing it. I think he's a good player. Maybe yeah, he lacks in a few departments, especially international level, but he's a good player. I like him. But yeah, man, it was cool to see. Hopefully, you guys can get a win soon there. Hopefully, your next game, because they've had I think like 7 road games in this season. They've all been road games. This is their home opener, so hopefully, you guys get a win soon. Celebrate, make it a big deal party. I know it sounds like it's a lot of fun in Nashville. I've never been there, Nashville, but I'd like to go check it out. It sounds like fun. But anyways, guys, historic day, big moment for football, soccer in that part of the country. I love to see it. It's awesome, growth of the sport. But yeah, you guys have a good one.